Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to talk to you about secondhand shopping, which is really interesting and it has been exploded during the last year especially. So I will let you know about some shops that you can shop and what to look out for and everything. So of course you know about eBay. eBay, I would say, it's a tricky one because it's like everywhere, but most of them in there, they are professional resellers. Like quite, you might find a bargain from someone who's just clearing out their wardrobe and they post it in on there, but mostly they are professional resellers. So usually the price kind of reflects that. You're not going to find the great bargain. You might find something at a better price, but not necessarily something, oh, wow, that was a bargain, great discount. So I would say that's always a bit tricky. Sometimes, though, if you're on a lookout for a specific item and time goes by and they haven't sold it, they might do an auction or so you can bid on it or none of that. So I've been watching Holston, which is a series on Netflix about a fashion designer in the 70s who was a really big name in the States. And so basically I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look for something from Holston on eBay. And I did find something. I will show it to you. And I need to make the whole outfit. So yeah. So I bid on it. And it was a very low price. And someone else keep up beating me, but at the last minute, I'm like £50. And it was a really good price. But I think it was listed in there for quite a while. So they decided, okay, we need to get rid of it. So yeah, eBay is tricky. It's such a big place. So if you are new to this, I wouldn't suggest to start from there. So there are other apps that will do fashion reselling. One of them is Depop, which again, it's for the fashion oriented people. Like everyone who is into fashion, you will see them in there. So it's not as eBay, they're not like solely businesses, but again, it's people who know about fashion and they do, you will see the prices reflect that. I will show you on my phone so you will know what it looks like, but you can find some really nice things in there. I found an Alexander McQueen dress, which was a steal from a lady who was selling there. So Depop, it looks like this, that thing here, the D. So it's a really good way either to sell clothes or to buy there from there. And they don't only have secondhand ones. There are many designers who design their own thing and they list them there instead of listing them in other marketplaces. So it's a really good place to kind of shop around. And what I like the most is that you can make folders. So basically, okay, this is the folder where I have designer shoes, or this is the high street shoes that I'm looking for. I have another one that I liked, which is, I don't know, dresses or skirts. And that's how I do it. And then I go through my folders and I'm like, okay, what can I, what I like and what I will be interested in. And that's a good one because basically you might find the same pair of shoes and someone might sell them £30 and someone else 10, depends on their needs are. They might be, they just want to clear out the space, so they want everything gone and they're like, okay, I have this for 2 months now, it needs to go out. And also these apps kind of encourage you to like, okay, you haven't sold this for a while, drop down the price. So you will see some of them, if you save them in your folder, they might say, you know what, see discounted at 30% off or something like that. So it's always a good thing, but you will see professionals there as well. Another one, which I am obsessed about at the moment, is Vinted. You probably seen all the ads on the television, which is a really good one because it's basically people like you and me who are deciding either to clear out their wardrobe or they might need some cash for something else. They're saving for holidays. I had one lady, she was selling a bag because she was saving for a big birthday for her daughter. So it depends what like everyone's situation is. So you will find a really great bargains in there. And actually there is a button there which you can make an offer, which I do quite often. And I'm like, okay, you say you sell this for 150. Would you sell it for 120? They might decline it and they will say, yeah, no, but I will go 130, let's say. Or they might accept it and then you can go on and purchase it. The only bad thing for people who are buying from Vinted is that all the costs like delivery and the buyer's fee comes to the buyer. So basically, if you're selling on Vinted, this is great because you don't have to pay any fees. If you're selling on Depop, you pay fees, and the same goes in eBay. So basically, Vinted kind of moved that fee towards the buyer rather than the seller. So because they want to have more sellers in there. And I found some amazing bargains on Vinted lately. So yeah, definitely worth a try. So there's also another a few online charity shops who has really nice bargains as well. Of course, you know your local charity shops. You can always, look around. They're open now, so there's always, and you can find things there. But there are the online ones. The Thrift Plus is a good one. You can also they can send you a bag. You fill it with clothes, they take it, and then the ones that they're going to sell, you get an amount which you decide either you give it to charity or it goes towards something else that you want to buy in their website. So it's a really good one. They have like high street brands, they have designer brands, very good variety if you're looking for something like that. There's also the Rethread one, which basically, again, they send you a bag, you send them to them, and you get, depending on how expensive it was. If it's Zara, you might get, I think you get 40% of the sale. And if it's like more high end, you might get 50% or something like that. So that's a nice way, again, if you're looking for clearing out, but you can also purchase from them. So you can see what they have in there. And yeah, they're all very picky. So if you're going to get rid of, I don't know, dresses that you had on Sainsbury's, they will take them and they're just going to send them on Lineville or their local charity shops. They're not going to sell them online. So I send, I don't know, quite a few, and they pick 2 of them and they say, okay, we're going to sell them. And then they gave me the profits of the ones that they were sold. So that's another interesting one. Eva said that she has some contacts about charity shops that do designer, which I don't know about. There are some others. There's a lady, I think it's called Reloved on Instagram. She has many designer ones. But I also feel when it comes to that kind of businesses, they are very aware of the original price of something and the value. And so it's not very easy to get a real bargain when on Vinted or Depop or whatever, people are selling for different reasons and not for business and having a profit. So it's good because, or even on eBay sometimes, because someone might say, you know what, I'm saving on holidays, I rather do that, or I just want to buy an expensive pair of shoes. So basically I'm going to get rid of all my bags or whatever. So that's a nice way to get rid of it. Or you might, the lady that I got the Alexander McQueen dress, she couldn't fit in it anymore. She's like, okay, it's just sitting in my closet, I'm just going to give it away. So she gave it in, like I bought it for 40 pounds or something like that, like crazy. So there's always, you can find things there. And you can also have like notifications if you're having one item that you're have your eyes on it, because many times they discount it, because as I said, all of those apps encourage you, look, you have this for 2 months now listed, maybe you should drop the price to get it, sold. So these are a few tips, but please share if you have any more, if you're into secondhand shopping. And it doesn't have to be designer. You can find so many nice things. It could be Zara that was discontinued, or something that you were looking for and you couldn't find it when the high street was selling it. You can find Karen Millen and Reiss, and there's so many. It doesn't have to be like designer. It could be high street, something that you were looking for, and you might find it in there. So it's always a good place to browse around and see if you find something that you really like. and it's within your budget, and you can always have a look and discussions, and you can make offers like, oh, would you sell it for this? I have a lady, I liked one of her, I think it's her only bag. And she keeps asking me, do you want it? And I'm like, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. She keeps dropping the price, but it's not close to where I can buy. But I think if she doesn't sell it, at the end, she's going to give it to me with the price that I've set a limit. This is the price that I'm paying for this. So yeah, we never know. So that's it for me today. I hope you're all doing well. If you have any questions or you want me to send you any links or anything about anything I discussed today, please let me know in the comments and I will be happy to help. And that's it. Bye-bye.